Hey, it's Dr. Sebastian Gonzalez again from Performance Play Sports Care. Today we're going over a mobility technique for increasing pain-free, pinch-free range of motion in your baseball player with hip impingement. Now this is just one of the mobility techniques we use at the office. There are lots more, and if you follow the link description below in a playlist, hopefully there should be the rest, or there will be the rest in that playlist there, so we're making it all available to you. Now if you don't understand the concept of hip impingement with baseball players, you really need to watch the description that we have below. We have a link available, so check that out. Now this exercise is on how to baseball out the glute max. If you don't know what the glute max is, it is this muscle right that starts just about here. Now an area that we want to palpate before we even start is going to be the crest, or the iliac crest. And notice that all the way up right here, it's still bony, and then you get into soft stuff, or softer stuff. This is where we get into technically low back area. So we're going to stay here, just off of this crest. And again, we're going to use this crest as the marker and just go just below it. The insertion of the glute into that iliac crest is something that is an area that I found very troublesome on players. So we're going to put the ball just in this area, and then we're going to use some hip motion to increase the amount of tension that we feel on it. I'm going to use a GoPro to help out with this. So why don't we go with this direction here. Now this exercise, or this mobility exercise, is an important one to increase what we call pain-free, unrestricted range of motion of the hip prior to doing a lot of your technique as well as strength and power building exercises such as clean squats and deadlifts. So this is really important to do prior to that type of stuff. So I'm going to insert it right here. I'm going to go right here. Let's go to the GoPro for a better view. Now I won't lay the whole way back, mainly because I want you to see where I'm at first. So again, I don't know if you can see, I'm in the soft area right here. I'm in the soft area right here. And then I'm going to get onto the hard area. This is the spot where you want to start. As I start to lean back, I'm mainly going to pull my hip up. And I can feel the tension really increase in this area, and it's super tender. A lot of people groan and moan with this, which is fine. It shouldn't be totally uncomfortable, but it should be a little bit uncomfortable, and a lot of times it is. Now, to increase the pressure on it, you just basically roll further onto the area. Now, most people start in this range where you're kind of leaning away, your arm away from the camera, because you don't have a ton of pressure on it. Also too, I'm on a rubberized floor, so it's a little bit denser as well. So we're going to hold this position with the knee up. This is going to bring tension, especially towards the top here. You're going to feel the tension exponentially increase towards the top, and you basically just hold it 30 seconds or so. Once you're done with that area, then you would roll it more to the side. Notice the ball is moving along that crest, just below it. Finding a new spot, and I'm going to bring the hip up as well. Now this is just one of the exercises we use for our circuit on mobility for players with impingement. Now other things that can be included in there are myofascial release techniques, stretching, or distraction techniques. Most of our mobility circuits take about 10 to 15 minutes, and if you're confused about how to put one together, we actually have a PDF for you. Check out the link description below. We have it all laid out there. We have majority of the things that we use, at least on baseline conditions or just prevention. Now if you learned something from this video, please share with your teammates. If you don't want your teammates to get injured, or you want your hips to work better, to produce more power, to have more longevity in your playing time, and just for the most part be a better player, share with them. Thumbs up. I promise they will not be disappointed with what they're watching.